Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be on this journey with you. This is a space and a platform where we talk about growth, personal development, we talk about leadership. Ultimately, we try to answer the question, how can we be the best version of ourselves? And what I like about this channel is we are very practical. So I post once every week and we talk about some of the things that we need to be doing now that will pay us dividends in the long term. My name is Nonocele Xaba and I am excited to be your host. Before we even get started, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you are not already following me on social media, now is the time. I am on X and my handle is @nono_cele. I'm also on Instagram at the Great Nono Cele. I'm also available on TikTok at the Great Nono Cele. So please make sure that you are following me on my social media platforms because I post quite a lot of content there and we come to this platform to then expand on some of those topics. So today we're gonna be talking about something that is very important in self-development, the power of forgiveness. It is so important for us to have a heart of forgiveness because we do not want to be carrying junk into every space that we are in. We do not want to walk through life heavy and loaded. So where should we start? Here's a quote. So to get us started, I wanted to share with you guys one of my favorite quotes. To err is human, to forgive is divine. This is one of the quotes that I memorized when I was a little girl, not knowing how well it would serve me in my life. This quote I have carried with me everywhere I go. And now that I'm much older, it holds much more impact for me because it overemphasizes to me the power of forgiveness. Forgiving someone is an incredible thing because you are choosing your freedom over being stuck in a state of sadness, anger, and bitterness. Forgiveness allows us to choose the best thing for us. It is choosing to move past what happened. We are not saying what happened is justified or is okay or even acceptable. But what we are saying is we deserve better. We deserve a clean slate, a new start. Powerful thoughts. The impact and the power of forgiveness cannot be underestimated because it sets you free from anything that would want to limit you. So never underestimate the power of forgiveness. It reminds you that it's in your hands. To err is human, but to forgive is divine. And you are never more like God than when you are forgiving and moving past people's imperfections. The second thing that's important for us to note about forgiveness is it's in our hands. It's a decision, it's a choice that we have to make. You can decide to be unforgiving. You can decide to stay mad, upset. You can decide to stay bitter and disappointed or discouraged. But the decision is entirely up to you. Or you can decide that you are going to move past what happened. Now, moving past what happened might need time because you need to process, you need to ask questions, you need comfort, you need healing. That's okay, that is human. But the decision in itself to forgive and let go is an important one because when you are deciding to forgive, you are choosing yourself, you are choosing your joy, you are believing that there are better and greater things that are in store for you. And that is an amazing choice to make because I believe personally, having gone through a journey of needing to forgive someone, I've learned that forgiveness is a gift of love that I gave myself. It was an expression to myself that no, you deserve better. No, there are greater moments that are coming for you in future. No, you should not be stuck in this thing. You can move past what happened. You are able to forgive. Another thing that's very important about forgiveness is it allows us to heal. My brother said something very profound the other day. He said, revenge does not always mean healing. Revenge doesn't translate to healing. Forgiveness does. Forgiveness means dealing with what happened, accepting it cannot be changed, and moving past that point of hurt. Forgiveness means dealing with what happened and also knowing that you can move past it and be happier still. Forgiveness allows us the opportunity to fully forgive without always constantly going back to the place of hurt. We can actually coexist with people who hurt us. And I'm not saying we need to always reconcile because other people are not safe, but we can coexist with them without being triggered. Forgiveness allows us to heal. And what a beautiful thing that is. What I've discovered in my personal journey is forgiveness allows us to glow. Now you may think, what does it mean? There was a time in my life when I was struggling with unforgiveness. There was a particular person who was very close to me that I loved and I adored and I looked up to. And this person absolutely devastated me. And it took me a while to really forgive this person. But in that time, while I was going through this journey, I was plagued by anger. I was plagued by frustration. And that energy translated to certain things not happening for me because I was consumed by negative energy. What unforgiveness does is it weighs us down. And therefore, we don't glow, we don't flow. Our blessings are not attracted to us because unforgiveness repels blessings, whereas forgiveness allows us to glow. When I came to a point where I decided I'm releasing this person, I no longer want to be angry, I no longer want to be bitter. It is what it is. I started to glow because that's what forgiveness does. It allows us to attract the things, the beautiful things that we want to see in our lives. So flow and glow in the energy of forgiveness. Refuse to be stuck. Refuse to be in a state of disappointment for too long. Move past it and glow. This may seem very basic, but it is so important. Forgiveness teaches us how to handle disappointment, discouragement, and anger or frustration. And that's very important in our EQ. We need to be people who know how to deal with disappointment without falling apart. We need to be people who know how to go through frustrating seasons and moments without losing our minds. So forgiveness allows us how to go through those seasons with grace. And if you are a parent, this is a powerful trait because it's so important for us to teach our children how to walk in forgiveness. Not only forgiving other people, but knowing how to forgive ourselves. When we make mistakes, when we miss the mark, it is important for us to show ourselves forgiveness. So forgiveness is very important in that regard because we live and we exist with human beings. We are not perfect. We are going to make mistakes. We are going to frustrate each other. We're going to hurt each other, even if we love one another. How do we deal with that? How do we show each other grace? And that is where forgiveness comes in. I am looking forward to hearing your stories and your journey on forgiveness. Please feel free to express yourself on the comment section. I want to know, where are you struggling to forgive? Or how did you get to a point of forgiveness in your life? Maybe forgiving yourself, maybe forgiving someone who is close to you, who really hurt you. Please also follow me on social media. I'm available on X, Instagram, and I'm always on TikTok. Thank you very much, guys, for joining me on this YouTube channel. Please let me know if this is making an impact in your life, and let me know if there are any particular topics that you would like me to talk about. I'm always happy to oblige. Thank you for following me. Thank you for sharing my work. Thank you for the retweets. Thank you very much also for the encouragement. For those who are always telling me to keep going, I will do so, and I appreciate it. Now it's time for me to sign out. Cheers, goodbye. For real now, I'm gonna sign out. I need to find a nice way of signing out. Cheers, goodbye. No, that's boring though. Is that the best that I can do? Okay, signing out. Signed out. No, he's out.